Hello, Children's Ministry volunteers, and happy 2019 to you. Just wanted to take a few minutes of your time and communicate with you a couple items of business. First of all, I wanted to talk to you about security measures on Sunday morning. I wanted to discuss with you our curriculum, and then also something exciting to look forward to is a summer field trip that we have planned coming up in either June or July. So first of all, let's discuss security on a Sunday morning. Wanted to let you know, just in an effort to provide a safe environment for any child that steps foot into Brookside, we have, as a security team, and then myself and then Landon, our operations director, we have all started wearing headsets with walkie-talkies. This way we can communicate to one another in a quick manner, so if a need or a threat or a problem does arise, we can get reinforcements to you as soon as possible. So know that that is happening. Also, our 4th and 5th grade classroom, since it is on its separate level, there will be a walkie-talkie in the classroom for you every Sunday. So if you need if there is a security issue, you can communicate, and we will all hear that throughout the walkie-talkie. So please feel the freedom to use that if need be. Another thing that we have implemented is that we have locked down some stairwells. We have a huge building and there's lots of access points to our children, and so we wanted to eliminate some of those that could be potential problems or dangers for our children. So we now have a stairwell that we're using just for our children to get up into the 4th and 5th grade classroom, as well as the teens, and that is the stairwell that is in front of the doors by the sanctuary, the front of the sanctuary. We are no longer using the stairwell that is right off of the nursery classroom. That is completely shut and locked, and nobody can get in or out of that one. And we're asking parents, when they come to pick up their child, that they use the stairwell that is right by the balcony, that it's right by in front of the sanctuary doors. So that's just in an effort so that there's not a lot of access points for people to get to the children. During pickup time, myself as well as a security team member will be positioned in the hallway where our children's classrooms are. So if a need comes up during pickup, or if a problem, or if there is an interaction with a parent that isn't going smoothly, myself or a security team member will be available to you right in that hallway. Also, one thing that we've started to implement here and that we've announced to our congregation that attends on Sunday morning is that when they do come and pick up their child in the children's ministry hallway, that they're only sending one parent or guardian as opposed to both or the entire family coming up. I think a lot of us were experiencing the congestion in that hallway, and it was proving for pickup to be pretty chaotic, and so this has definitely eliminated some of those barriers, and it's allowed for the hallway to be more free and clear. And so with that in mind, just as a reminder that we are only to release children to adults. So if you have siblings or cousins or other children who are coming to pick up another child, do not release them to that child. Just wait until the parent or guardian comes. And if you're in the nursery or preschool class, the parent or guardian will be given a tag, and so we just ask that the tag be returned. So, and if they don't have the tag, that they would go get it, and then you release the child once you have the tag, so that we're just following all of the security measures that we need to. Next thing is our curriculum. So we use the curriculum Treasuring Christ, and it's actually a 4-year cycle that it's a chronological and comprehensive scope of the Bible. And so we have gone through all of that. We will actually be ending the first week in February with all 4 years, with all the lessons, which is really exciting that we have taken that comprehensive look, and our children have been exposed to that. And so starting, I believe it's the second week in February, we'll be going back to the beginning, starting back in Genesis, and we'll start that cycle all over again. But just wanted to give you an update. That's where we are with our curriculum. And if you ever have any questions on the schedule, or things that you're teaching, or teaching points, or you're running into a dry patch, or you're not sure how to communicate something, please reach out. I'd be happy to help you or provide some resources for you. So our summer field trip, just wanted to put this on your radar. We are planning to take a summer field trip, hopefully either at the end of June or early July. More than likely it will be on a Sunday afternoon, probably from about 12 until 3:30ish. I have to nail down the date still and the location. The purpose of this field trip is for us to have another connecting point with our children and to further our relationship with them outside of the classroom. And we would love it if all of you could join us and experience this with our children. And this will give you a chance to deepen your relationship with them and to get to know them better. And it'll just be in a different environment, which is exciting. So more details to come, so be on the lookout for that. And lastly, I just wanted to encourage you to when you are serving here on a Sunday morning, to look for those connection moments that you can make with our children. They can come in all different sizes and shapes. It doesn't have to be in one conventional way. It could be during conversation that you're having with a child, and maybe you notice something that you've said in the conversation that interests them, and you can zero in on that and just talk further with them and just create a level of safety through conversation. It could be in a free play time. Maybe you're playing a game with a child, or you're just watching them play, and then you can provide some commentary to their play. It could be during your teaching time. Maybe you notice or you hear that from a child that a light bulb goes off on something that you've taught. Well, zero in on that and ask questions and allow for that to be a connecting moment. It can also come through correcting or rebuking when maybe a child has made a bad choice, and you can have a conversation about, hey, why did you choose that? And let's talk this through and point them to Christ. So I just want to encourage you. They come in all shapes and sizes, and just make sure that we are being vigilant and we're on the watch for those connection moments, and we're seizing them. And lastly, I just want to thank all of you for your commitment to our Brookside children and families. I feel totally privileged to serve alongside with each and every one of you. You all bring different skills and gifts and talents to the table, and you are using them for God's glory in the form of a classroom and being a teacher or a helper, or you're taking care of our little ones in the nursery. And I just want to thank you for that. Thank you for showing up and being committed to our Brookside kids. So that's all I have for you. Happy 2019. If you have any questions, reach out, and I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. See ya.